Welcome back to my 100% walkthrough of Heretic for the PC, played on the Black Plague Possesses D difficulty, and also doing all levels with A1 start. On the last episode we did this cathedral, but now we are on E1M9, the secret level of episode 1, the graveyard. If you are just sitting around watching, I suggest you get some snacks, and if you are playing along, well, get ready. Okay, so you are in another graveyard. There was a graveyard in the last level, but there's another one here. And it is full of undead warriors. Ghost undead warriors, which will throw red axes at you, so just run past them. Don't even fight them, don't even bother to fight them. In fact, just go in here and open this door and kill these ghost nitro golems in here first instead. If you run out of ammo, for whatever reason, on these nitro golems, you might be out of luck because this staff here, it's useless against ghost enemies. Now, we came into this room because it has a yellow key and this switch here, which will lower, but we're not going to get the Tome of Power. Instead, we're gonna get this bag of holding, which is a secret. Now, why didn't we get the Tome of Power first? Well, because of these guys. Yeah. 2 Disciples of the Sparrow. Not fun to fight if you're not expecting this trap. But I am going to tickle them to death. Because I can. Because I want to assert my dominance over them. And now that my dominance has been asserted over them, kill this golem and get out of here. Yeah, just run past these ones too. Run past them all. Get all the items. Get all the as many bits of ammo as you feel comfortable getting. Beware of these axes, because they're all red and they do massive damage. And it's not fun, but you can grab the Gauntlets of the Necromancer. This is a melee weapon that does attack ghosts, but we won't be using it right now. Instead, we will be going in here, running into this loud room with all the nitro golems and getting the dragon claw, which will be firing upon these ghostly nitro golems. There are a lot of ghosts in this level, and you want to make sure you have the equipment to deal with them, because the elven wand and the staff won't cut it. So what you can do in this level, you can just strafe around in this square pattern here. It's a good way to dodge all the screaming metal skulls of death and destiny while you're like gunning all these golems down. The good thing about Heretic's enemies is that none of them are hit scan, which makes this game easier than Doom in some regards, but it also makes the game harder in some cases too. I don't know. A Black Plague difficulty is much more fair than Nightmare, I'll tell you that much. And that I could say a trained player could do a playthrough like this and not want to go nuts from it. So this area was opened by that switch over there, and this area had the green key. So now we gotta wait for this to lower, and we'll go back out of this area. And at last, now that we have the Dragon's Claw, we can fight these undead warrior ghosts. And we'll use the Tome of Power too, because there are lots of them. And we need that AoE style attack And in fact, we'll finish off the stragglers with the Elven Wand that's tomed up. Yeah, don't underestimate the Elven Wand. Whatever you do. So now that the stragglers are dealt with, we can grab another quartz flax. There are lots of them on this level, just in case you get hit. And we can go down here in this dark area to grab the Ethereal Crossbow. Perfect. Now we can deal with all these gargoyles flying around, tossing flames, or just charging at you. Up on this second floor here, we can get this torch, which will brighten up the level one of the times we actually need it, which is very nice. And also, this second pillar from the left on the bottom has a switch in it. So flip that switch, and it will open an area that you will see once we climb back up here, which is right here. So you may be wondering where these screaming skulls are coming from. They aren't coming from here, that's for sure. Instead, they are coming from not here, not yet at least. But it has a blue key. There's our perpetrators. Now, you want to get in here quickly after you kill Nitro Golems, because a lot of ghostly undead warriors open up. We can use the Morphobum on them. Soften them up, too. Be really careful around those red axes, because they sting a lot. I do not want to get hit. I do not want to demonstrate how much damage they do. And I'm sure you don't want to get hit too if you're doing a playthrough of this map as well. So be real careful. Your reward for dealing with all these is a ring of invincibility, which is just dandy. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And now we can deal with these ghost golems with ease, because this level gives you a lot of ammo. It even gives you some time bombs of the ancients. If you're doing a continuous playthrough, this will be a great level to stack up on ammo and the various other things. So just go up in here in this red area. It's not a crusher area despite the texture, I know. And flip this switch here, but also use the ring of invincibility first, because some traps will open up with these fellas just waiting for you. One of the areas will have a map scroll. A little redundant at this point, but in case you missed anything, it's there for you. And just kill off these guys now that you're invulnerable. And make sure to deal with whatever stragglers are left, because I can hear them. Yeah, the ghost versions of these enemies are sometimes more sturdy than the regular versions. So keep that in mind. Anyway, that is the graveyard. All the enemies, all the kills, not all the items, but oh well. Usually this level gives me a lot more trouble because of the undead warriors ghosts that throw tons of axes at you and do tons of damage, but this time I managed to do it on the first try. I don't know if you guys are as lucky as I am, but hey, it's the way things go in Heretic. Anyways, now that we're done with episode 1 mission 9, the secret level, we are going back to E1M9, the crypts, which we will do in the next video. But until then, toodaloo.